I do have to say, though, when you said cold front, Jen Strusky's standing here, what? All of a sudden, just, you know.
We're ready, yes.
Not as hot front, Jen. How about that?
Not as hot front, he said. So, yeah, she'll take it. So, hey, look. Hamburger helper. Anyway. All right. Speaking of food, you know, you love the fatty, creamy stuff like that. You like that one, Dave. And how do you make things that are maybe not as healthy a little healthier? You have tricks like sneaking something in sometimes to make it a little healthier? What do you say?
Oh, I absolutely. You know, but I don't want to give away all my secrets because I don't want my family to know that I've been doing these things.
Well, they should be in school right now not watching.
Okay, so that's true. So I use coconut oil a lot. Like, I will fry something in coconut oil all day long before I use any other kind of oil because I know it's better for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it tastes good, too, and it also fries at a much hotter heat, so it's actually a good thing to use.
And
so many benefits for
coconut oil. It won't smoke as much, will it?
It will not smoke as much. And another little trick, since I know you guys don't cook that much, is instead of using pasta, you know, flour pasta, we use zucchini spiral.
I've tried that.
We love those.
It's just so good.
It's not bad.
Just read my mind. Yeah, we did that, and even the spiral sweet potatoes.
Yes, delicious. And it's, I don't know, somehow it pairs really good with an Italian sauce.
Yep, it does, and turkey meatballs too. So, how about you, Adam?
You know, quinoa. I like to use quinoa.
Okay.
High in protein. It's a good grain. I use quinoa. Otherwise, if you're talking about like tailgate foods and stuff, because I saw that tease before. There's no making it. Then you should not feel guilty. No, you're not supposed to feel guilty.
You cannot make a Frito pie healthy. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
What do you exactly?
Yes.
Into that one.
No
okay,
fat
on that note.
Fritos or what? No guilt here. No guilt.
We will take it from here. So we want to know those little ways, and maybe it is to sneak something in, because you know I know sometimes my kids, I try to say this is different. It's like really. You know, you can't pick up your room, but you can, like, you know, sniff out if it's whole wheat pasta as opposed to the regular stuff or something like that.
So let us know, how do you make your non-healthy foods healthier? What's your little trick, your little tweak in that meal? Let us know at SA Live KSAT.
Kind of helps out, I guess. Okay.
All right. Okay. Are you ready to have some fun?
We are ready to have some fun around here.
Are we going to cue the music?
Good food. What is the music?
There it is.
Lead the way, Al. Go. Here we go.
Hey,
I had forgotten about this. We got everybody in here. Come on, Jeff.
Hey, everybody. They were one of the top finalists for the HEB Quest for Texas Best Competition, and today they are here to show us a few recipes with a healthy twist. Al Maldonado from Cholitos Express, everybody.
Wait a minute. Who was the lovely lady that was leading?
The lovely lady over there is my mother-in-law.
Oh, mom-in-law.
Welcome, goodness. Did you? He kind of surprised you with that one, didn't he? Didn't know that was going to happen.
All right, what are we making today?
Today
we've got some beautiful options.
we're gonna go healthy today on the turkey burger.
Okay.
But instead of being put on a bun, we're gonna do a bunless. So it's gonna be a turkey burger with a lettuce wrap.
So this is a 1-2 punch because you've replaced beef with turkey, which is healthier, right?
Yeah.
And then instead of the buns, it's the lettuce.
It's the lettuce.
So let us make it.
And another thing that maybe, you know, changes it up a little bit for the kids sometimes, same food, and they'll, you know, think, okay, this is kind of fun to do. So, but you just don't like to do turkey by itself because it may fall apart, right?
Yeah, turkey is a very lean meat.
Okay.
So it's hard to, so you have to find ingredients that actually help it to bind together, so it won't fall apart when you.
All right. So what are we going to put in here?
So first we're going to do a little red onions.
All right, the whole thing or just a little bit?
A little bit. That's good.
That sounds good. Okay.
We're going to put some beaten egg.
So a little bit of egg goes in here.
All the way.
All righty.
There we go.
Here we go with that.
Some breadcrumbs.
Okay.
What I did, Italian flavory kind of breadcrumbs.
The whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's good with the egg and the breadcrumb. That's going to bind it up really good.
That's what we're looking at binding here. That's Parmesan cheese.
Oh, I could eat Parmesan cheese on
and
anything
to
and
keep
everything.
staying on the healthy side, we're going to throw some spinach.
Okay, so you've just diced that up really fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just a little bit of salt, not too much.
Just a tad, okay.
Okay.
There we go. Pinch of salt, and then just
to blend it.
And almost like a meatloaf.
Yes.
In a way, okay.
But wait, the most important part, to flavor these dishes, you know, you had to find something, a sauce that will make it take the flavor over to the
next level.
The next level.
The stratosphere.
Something healthy
out there.
Okay.
And guess
you
what?
have the answer.
Here it is.
My goodness. Look at what we found here.
There it is.
Free zero cholesterol.
Ow.
Okay.
Oh, always about the sauce.
It's all about the sauce. Zero carbs, zero cholesterol, zero sugar. So what we're going to do, we're going to start flavoring the burger.
Oh, I already put one on here. Should I keep going?
We haven't finished yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I jumped the gun.
Okay, that's yours.
So we're going to compare the flavorless burger to the
there you go.
flavored one.
There you go.
Now we get
you
going
mix
in
it
here.
up.
Okay.
See, it's all about the sauce and the twist that you put on your, the love you put on this. You know?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, lots of love.
Lots of love. Okay.
All right. So the deviled eggs.
Yeah.
Love.
Massage it, really good. Massage. Okay.
Like a shiatsu.
Yeah.
Shiatsu.
Show
Not
it
so
some
much
love.
Swedish. Like a,
Get on my belly. You know, that kind of deal.
Okay. All right. So while he's
That's okay. But now you can start with this one.
Never knew we'd do
All right.
Austin Powers reference on the show here.
all right.
So, okay, we'll do that one. And then here's the one with all the flavor.
Exactly. And then you're going to see how beautiful it's going to come out.
oh, look at even the difference right now.
Yeah.
All right.
And the flavor. So now we're going to start working on the double eggs.
All right.
So everybody knows how to do double eggs, you know. So you
Except
just
me.
this is jogs, you know, you squish him and all that. So now on this one, we're going to do something a little bit of different twist.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to mince shrimp, already cooked.
Okay.
Bang. A
What
little
is this?
relish.
Little relish. So shrimp
Some
and
green
relish.
onions. Bam.
Green onions.
And so that's going to be for garnish. And a little bit of onions and just about that.
Okay.
Then you're going to start mixing
that up. Okay.
And what?
Guess what you're going to add?
Guess
You're going to add the sauce again.
You're going to substitute the mayo. We're going to substitute the mustard. So I can show how the diversity of everything that you can do with this sauce.
Okay.
And by substituting out the mayo, you're cutting down a little bit of the fat and oil in the mayo,
Exactly,
right?
because it's zero trans fats, zero cholesterol, and zero sugar.
Okay.
I love that it's sugar-free.
This is a mild. That got a lot of flavor. And this is spicy. Yeah, you want a little spicy, and then you can start playing with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll get all this ready.
Yeah.
I worked hard, so I'm going to treat myself here. So.
There you go. See?
So you're one of the finalists in the HEB Quest for the Best competition. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, that was a very exciting time for us. We've been working on this sauce. People love the sauce. And we entered the competition. Out of 600 competitors, we were one of the picks, finalists.
Fantastic.
You know, representing Bernie.
Yes.
Texas. Okay. All right. And we learned a lot. We met a lot of beautiful people during this process. HEB people are amazing people. They're so nice, and we waiting for the next move, going with this sauce.
Oh, all right. Well,
you don't know who it is.
We'll be on the edge of our seat for that.
Little trick. I'm doing the deviled eggs. I know you have a pastry bag over there, but you can also take a Ziploc bag, stuff it down, and cut the corner off,
After
and
you
you're
do
all
it
set.
really mushy, like that, put a little pepper in there. It needs a little more sauce.
Little more sauce.
It's never enough sauce.
And your place is located.
Never enough sauce.
Whereabouts?
Yeah, remember we do shots with this one time?
Yes. Shots on the sauce. Well, yeah.
Shots on the sauce.
Where's your place located? No.
In Bernie, no, right now we are open on the corner of Bandera. No, come on. On the corner of Bobcat and Hubner. Right in that little corner where the Wells Fargo ATM is, we have a drive-through location.
Well, for more information on Toledo's Express, while these burgers, those look so good, are cooking up there, go to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Well, of course, it has been so amazing to see, Courtney was just doing that live shot over there at the food bank, but everybody just really stepping up and helping out as far as donating to folks that need help after the hurricane.
Today, we're teaming up with our KSAT community partners and heading out to the San Antonio Food Bank for a food drive. The items they're looking for, non-perishable food items, hygiene products, baby food, diapers, brand new clothing, and water. All you got to do is drive up, and volunteers will help you unload and sort those items.
The address, of course, is 5200 Enrique M. Barrera Parkway, and it's going to go until 7 o'clock tonight. And, of course, a big thank you to all of our KSAT community partners for helping us out and to put this event together. And whatever you can do out there, they have got it all figured out. So just like you said, drive up there, and they're going to unload your car for you.
All right, college football season kicks off this week.
Yes.
And we're showing you some recipes for your next tailgating party that are practically guilt-free with half the calories.
Plus, they are known for their seafood, and this weekend they have a big benefit coming up to help Hurricane Harvey victims. We're going to show you that coming up. And
oh yeah, the only place in the world that makes vodka out of cactus, and it's right here in downtown. We'll take you to Artisan on Alamo.
It's live from Market Square in downtown San Antonio. This is SA Live.
Can you believe this video? Wow.
This is so great. We hardly ever get Ted on camera.
I'm speechless. That was Ted, by the way.
Tedley Bear.
Hey, can you believe college football starts actually tonight? There are games tonight, tomorrow night, a whole slew of them on Saturday, even Sunday. Coming up here, A&M plays Sunday, I know, out there at UCLA, and you got to have food with football.
Yes, and joining us today is Dave Terrazas, Culinary Wellness Program Specialist from Culinary Health Education for Families, also known as Chef, which is great. Thank you so much for being here. So you're here to show us that tailgating snacks can be fun and healthy as well, right? So with some flavor. So let's talk about that sabor.
Sure thing.
Let's focus on the flavor.
So everybody's throwing meats on the stick and then sticks on the grill, right? But we can do things with cool items like this, produce forward, that are healthy, delicious, nutritious, and fun for the family. So today we're going to take those skewers and we're going to do a couple of apples on them, some apples and grapes.
On guard.
On guard. Some red ones and some green ones there.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, this is actually part of a recipe on the chef website at chefsa.org. We're deviating a little bit because of the season. It's apple time, it's back to school time, so we're going with some apples. Okay. So we're going to throw some apple slices on there, make it nice and colorful.
And that's what you said is a great way to kind of, a rule of thumb to follow for families to kind of keep things healthy is keep it colorful.
Keep it colorful. We eat with our eyes first, and why not go with the color and fruits and veggies.
And keep it convenient, because like you said, throw meat on a stick and throw it on the grill, or chicken wing or something like that. That's a handy finger food. And this is great because, you know, it's like, okay, let me grab it and I can watch the game and just start gnawing away, and I don't have to worry about a knife and fork.
Right, and you can start these the day before, put them in there, and then focus on the grill on game day.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna do this. Here's a plate for you.
All right.
And put that right on there. So we're gonna take that cup of yogurt. We're actually gonna make a little dipping sauce for that. We're just gonna take a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of ginger.
So all of this or just a little?
Just a pinch of that.
Just a pinch. Oh, my hands.
Yeah, the recipe calls for about a half teaspoon. Here's a spoon if you'd like to.
Oh, there
Sorry
we go.
about that.
Ah, yes. Sorry, my hands will smell cinnamony the rest of the day. There we go. Okay.
There you go. I'm hopeful for fall, for fall. So we're bringing out the cinnamon and the ginger, right?
Oh, it smells like fall.
I know. Anytime you do cinnamon like this. So.
Yeah.
There
now it's plain yogurt, and that's a great way to control the sugar in that. So we're going to add a little bit of honey to that. Okay. And here's another spoon for you.
Just another. Just
How about
spoonful?
a tablespoon? Teaspoon, tablespoon. There you go.
There we go. Yes.
Right in there. And then I got a little cup for you for our skewers.
Okay, I'm already thinking that. I mean, you could just eat this on its own like
Probably
this.
could. Yep.
Oh my gosh. My spoon was good.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
We'll put that over there.
Delicious, right? Yeah, absolutely. Have a little bit of that. Then we throw it on the plate. You can make a bunch of these on a platter for game day. You know, real simple. It took us, what, 20 seconds to make a bunch of these?
Oh my gosh, can you dip the apples?
Yes, absolutely. And that's the intent right there.
Oh my gosh. We're on it. Oh, that can.
How is that?
oh, wow.
The cinnamon
Like that?
and the honey.
There you go.
And again, it's not overly sweet, so you feel like you can just keep going at it.
Absolutely. Healthy stuff. Greek yogurt right there. So, in addition to skewered stuff, we also have pudding we're going to make, kind of like a parfait.
Okay.
This is actually chia seed right here in that cup. Tiny little black seeds. The chia is actually a flowering plant. It makes blue flowers, kind of like a blue bonnet, but it's actually related to mint.
And that's really, really healthy for you.
Absolutely, full of omega-3s, full of iron, full of calcium. Good stuff for you.
Lot of
vitamins.
benefits.
Yeah, so all we're going to do is take some almond milk there, and it's really a 4-to-1 ratio, so if you just pour all that into that chia, and we're going to take some of that honey, the remaining honey here, and just pour that in.
Okay.
And then we're going to use the same spices. We're going to add a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of ginger, stir that right in there. And we're going to do a little magic of TV there, Mike. You're holding actually what it looks like after about an hour in the fridge, just like that.
So it just kind of soaks up a little bit of the milk. And
they soak and all that flavor we added to it, all the spices to it, right? And it makes like a pudding. They're kind of like tapioca balls, really, when you think about it. Here's another
okay. Oh.
Here you go. But we're going to finish that with some blueberries and some almonds, so you just throw those right on top.
And once again, a couple of foods, blueberries and almonds, that are some of the best things that
delicious, healthy,
delicious,
look fantastic.
And really, oops.
Yeah. Make a bunch of this the day before, throw it in the fridge, don't have to worry about it. Then you can go to the grill and bring these out right at the end.
Now, folks can learn from y'all, right?
Absolutely.
Because you've got classes.
Yeah, so we are a partner of the chef program at the San Antonio Botanical Garden. You can see their recipes at chefsa.org, but sabot.org is our website, and you can see all the new classes we're offering, including healthy chef classes. And we're also inviting chefs from different parts of the town to come in and bring their expertise to it also.
You know, and stuff like this, just don't tell anybody that it's healthy.
Right.
You know, because everybody's going to go, oh, if it's healthy, it won't taste good. No, just, yeah.
No, but we do want to promote healthy. We want to show that healthy can be delicious, can be colorful, can be fun.
I mean, to your kids and your families. Huh?
Right.
No, these are great ideas. This is really taking you on.
All right, I will.
Okay.
I know. Hold on, I'll read this. For more information on Chef, just head to our website. You know what to do. Click on the As Seen on SA Live tab for a link with all the information on recipes and classes.
All right, coming up on SA Live, a gathering to enjoy seafood cooking. Oh, yes, indeed. And to help Hurricane Harvey victims, we're going to share more on this weekend benefit coming up right after the break.
Plus, we're taking you inside a local distillery that's the only place in the world using a unique ingredient for vodka making. Yeah, that was before, you know, it goes through the process. That was some pretty potent stuff. Yeah. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? And we are here at Artisan on Alamo Distillery, and owner Nick Spick joins me. And what I love about this place is that it is local.
Yes, very local. The only vodka distillery downtown.
The only one.
Yep.
And you do everything here by hand, and you have some recent accolades to talk about.
Yes, I've been listed as the top 20 distilleries in all of Texas.
In all of Texas, top 20. High five. Yes, I think we should drink to that in just a moment.
We will in just a moment.
Okay. But you do a happy hour here.
Yep. Every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but all day Thursday.
All day on
All day
Thursday?
Thursday.
All day happy hour?
Well, from 5 o'clock to midnight.
Okay, well, that's the only time that matters, really. You know. Okay, so you really nice setup, nice bar, nice area.
It's all handcrafted. I built it all by hand, and even with our cocktails, everything's built by hand. On our regular menu, we have about 52 items on our menu.
52 items on your menu,
On our drink menu.
And you have a party room back there with an awesome chandelier.
Thank you, and a great table, too. I can seat about 20 people in there. It's an awesome place to come party.
You do everything here by hand, which I mentioned earlier. So we're going to go take a look at how you make this vodka.
Yep, it's all handmade right here. I do everything from beginning to end, including harvest the cactus for my great spiked vodka.
Okay, so this is where the magic happens. This is where it all begins, right here with the cactus, right?
For the spiked vodka, it's the only vodka in the world made out of prickly pear cactus.
I was gonna say, because most vodkas are, I've heard, are either corn-based or wheat-based.
Or potato.
Or potato,
Yep.
That is correct. But this is out of cactus. What kind of difference does that make?
Oh, a big difference on flavor. This is well-rounded, very earthy. It's awesome. A lot of non-vodka people love it.
And then it goes here. What's happening?
Into our stills. Right now I have the stills running, and it's coming out at 95% alcohol. So basically I'm boiling that mash, bringing it at 95%. And this is the result.
Let me see. If I had nose hairs, they would curl. Yes.
It's party time.
Yeah, no, that is instant party in one sip. That's like
That's great.
clear, yeah.
You want to try it?
Is
You want to try it?
Oh, gosh.
But it tastes good.
This story's about to get really interesting. Okay. All right. So that's how it comes out, about that speed. It comes out at 95%, and then what happens?
I dilute it down to 40% before I serve it. But first I have to bottle it, which is all done by hand.
Okay, so we just came from distillation, and now this is the hand bottling process, right?
Yep. After I brought it down to 40%, I literally hand bottle, hand cap, and hand label every single bottle.
So every single bottle's got your fingerprints all over it.
All over it. All over it. I'm glad I don't have sticky fingers. So, but I do that. So put that on there and turn that handle.
Turn this.
Until the label gets right about there. Turn it clockwise. Yep. There you go. The other clockwise. There you go. And stop.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Every single bottle.
How many of those can you do an hour?
I can do 10 cases an hour.
How many are in a case?
12. Unless I'm sampling my mistakes.
There might be 11 in some. If I was here, I'd be like,
it will be 10 cases.
6.
And here it is in person.
Yes,
and
Nick
the man
Spick's
himself.
join us live here.
So,
and
prickly pear cactus vodka.
Wow. That's Spike. The only one in the world.
I get it.
Okay.
So,
And
Spike.
So actually go harvest this at local ranches like you saw, and this is the fermentation. So this is fermenting right now.
So what do you do? Just take just turn it into a mush or a mash or something like that and go through like you would ferment corn or potatoes or anything like that, right?
Put yeast with it and let it sit for 2.5 months.
Okay, so it's 2.5 months for that, but corn takes about how long?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So that's the difference. It takes that much longer.
Huh, that's
because real heavy in biscuits like that. Corn would not look like that and actually have the thorns and the skin in there, and it falls out during the process.
Now, when that is the finished product, it will get all clear like that.
Yes,
then,
after
right?
distillation, it'll get all clear.
Okay, interesting. And this is...
That's my corn one. Texas Pride is my corn one.
All right.
And which I have right here. This is right out of the still at 95% alcohol.
So this is then cut in half to get that.
Well, no, that is right out of the still. This
is right out of the still, and then so.
And to get to the bottle, yes, I diluted
And
that.
proceeds this week, of course?
Proceeds this week and next week go to the hurricane. I actually grew up in Houston and want to help out as much as I can.
And you do a happy hour, of course, there at the
Happy hour
distillery.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 5 to 8.
All right. Great stuff. Thank you so much.
Only
it was very, very, very
made
fun.
out of cactus.
Right? Isn't that cool?
Interesting. A true Texas product. All right, coming up. It is a Guy's Guide Thursday. We're going to show you some easy tips to keep your car or truck maintenance nice and up to speed. Unintended there, right from home.
Plus, we're making some creamy creations, Rocky Road fudge, and more. We'll share that recipe coming up on SA Live.
After.
All right, welcome back to SA Live. Well, it's Guy's Guide this week, and we're going to be showing you some car maintenance tips to help you extend the life of your current vehicle and stuff you can do at home. It's real easy stuff. And first, we did talk to you about the date of the tire. So Chris Parvin here from On the Spot Mechanics. Now, Chris, where is the actual date of the tire located at?
The actual date of the tire is located on the sidewall of the tire, and it's usually, you'll notice the numbers, and usually it's the last set of numbers, the last 4 set of numbers, and the last 2 numbers are the date of the year of the date that the tire was produced.
And as you can see right there, it says 3310. You can see right there. Now, 33 is like the production date you had said, right? But 10 is actually the year. So you need to make sure if you're buying a new tire, you're buying a tire from anybody, check the year, because that's going to help you out in the long run.
Exactly.
Now, Chris, you got some great tips for people at home that can help them extend the life of their vehicle. One of them starting out with the tire itself, right?
Yes.
So what can people do with their tires?
Well, checking the tire pressure is one thing, and the tread depth, but not always the tread depth is something that you got to make sure of. You want to make sure your tread is high, but your tire is always inflated, because if not, you're not going to get good gas mileage. You're always going to be overworking the tire and the car itself.
And I'm holding this little handy nifty thing here, right? So this is for your battery.
Yeah, this is a battery tender, and this is a smaller one. This is more for smaller batteries and cars.
Yeah.
But usually in the cold weather, the battery tend to go low on a charge, and people will tend to replace the battery, and all it needs to do is be charged.
And you just got to look at. So you use this little tool here, and you can actually find out how the charge level.
Well, actually, it doesn't tell you. It'll give you a green light and red light, but sometimes you want to go to another checker just to make sure you're getting the right charging system and everything's right on the battery. But this will just maintain the battery and keep the battery up to where it needs to be, so it doesn't go low and you're not over starting your car and something doesn't go bad.
Yeah. And so you have a good third tip here, and so this is actually helping the car as well. That some people can do at home, right? This is like the air filter.
The air filter, you just want to check the air filter, cabin air filter as well. The air filter is something that keeps the air coming in through the intake a lot easier and smoother. And the harder it does for the air to come in, the harder it is for your engine to run. So without that, it's not going to run right, and your gas mileage is going to go down as well.
And what are some of the common problems that people come into your shop for?
The main problems is weird noises that they can't really distinguish. So we have to put it on a lift, get some things off and figure out what the noises are and see where it's coming from and then go from there.
And then, so what are some of the best tips, best practices for car owners looking to extend the life of their vehicle?
Well, the one thing to do is just keep your oil always topped off, make sure everything's right, and always get a good mechanic that's right by your side, and you know him on a daily, so he can keep up with your car and he knows what's going on, and you don't have to always be guessing with the next mechanic.
So find a good mechanic, just like Chris over here, and make sure they're ASE certified as well.
ASE certified.
So On the Spot Mechanics, Chris, thank you so much for coming out here.
Sir.
And for more information on on-the-spot mechanics, you can head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. All right, coming up. Using art to inspire others, we'll introduce you to a wounded veteran and show how he's changing the lives of others. And plus, yes, that's right, we got sugar and chocolates, marshmallows, and more. We're whipping up some spoonable fudge in a jar and tasting it too. That's right, we'll be right back.
Well, if this picture doesn't make your mouth water, we have got fresh shrimp, mussels, kielbasa, potatoes in there, and some corn on the cob as well. Where do you find it? Right downtown at the Pinch Boil House and Bia Bar. And Andrew Ho is the owner, and a little bit of a Vietnamese flair to all of your dishes, right?
Yeah, so we do Southeast Asian inspired street food, seafood, and a beer bar. So a lot of the stuff that we do is, I was living in Vietnam for about 1.5 years, in Thailand for a year before that. And a lot of the stuff that we had over there, we wanted to bring it to San Antonio just because of a lot of the flavors here with cilantro and all the lime. People they like it, and something we're trying to bring to the city.
And all of this almost though looks like a regular old New England crab boil.
Exactly. Yeah.
So just toss everything in the pot here.
Yeah. So we'll go first with some of the seasoning.
All right. So you got to get the water all nice and seasoned up here.
Yep.
All right. Toss that in there.
Potatoes first.
And pop them in.
Corn. Yep.
All right.
Sausage.
And how long do you let this boil?
We do the potatoes normally for about 18 minutes, and then the sausage and corn for about 5 minutes.
Right.
But today we'll do it all together just to make it a little quick.
And then the mussels and the shrimp go in all together?
So we have some Prince Edward Island mussels and some large Gulf shrimp.
All right. And if you want to get a nice platter of this, you've got a benefit coming up on Saturday to help out the folks over there in Houston. Yeah.
So me and the other owner, we're both from Houston, and my house flooded this morning. But I mean, family is safe, but there's a lot of people that are going through a really, really hard time right now. And we just wanted to give back. There's a lot of people that are struggling. So on Saturday, if you come out, it's $30 for a platter about triple the size of this.
So this would feed, well, this one would feed
a good 2 to 3 people, yeah.
But a platter, you said, about 3 times bigger than this. So a couple of people, and it's $30 for that. And you said all of the profits are going to be going toward the Red Cross to help out the folks over there.
Yeah, all profits are going to the Red Cross.
And you're teaming up with the coffee house?
Yeah, Estate Coffee over there on the east side. The owner there, he's also from Houston. And we talked to him, and right away he was down to partner with us. So we're trying to do what we can to give back. And yeah, hopefully we can try to make a little bit of a difference for a lot of people that are struggling right now.
Because you're located just right downtown here.
Yeah, so we're located on Houston and Main, next to the Frost Bank Tower, at the ground floor of the Rand Building. At 124 North Main.
All right, and it's a little bit jumbled down there with all the construction that's going on, and the streets are torn up and everything like that. But if you want to head down in there, also parking is on the house for a couple of hours. Yeah,
so we have 2 hours of free parking this Saturday. It's on the Soledad side of the street. The parking garage is right above our building, so we'll validate up to 2 hours of free parking.
Okay, and it is from 12 to 3:30 or until you sell out of everything.
Yes, 12 to 3:30, and hopefully there'll be a good turnout and you can get the donations in. And one last thing, we want to just give a shout out to groomers and DJ Novasol, and there's a couple other people that are helping us, but come on out and please, the people in Houston really need help.
Oh, indeed, indeed. Yeah. And just other than that, some of your you mentioned about some of the street food. You have these Vietnamese-inspired sandwiches?
Yeah, so we have banh mi sandwiches, which is a street food type sandwich on a French baguette. So in there we have house-made mayo, caramelized pork, beef, chicken, tofu, fresh cucumber, cilantro, pickled carrots, jalapenos, wings, fries with soft-shell crab. So it's going to be it'll be a party over there.
And then wash that down with a beer?
Yes, exactly. And we'll have about 15 to 25 types of beer in our beer bar, which is a little secret beer bar in the back behind our dining room.
All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, once again, it is right downtown here, and it's from 12 till 3:30, and it is at the Pinch Boil House and Beer Bar, and all the proceeds, all the profits are going to be going to shrimp?
Yeah, if you want to just do the piece of the sausage.
Oh, piece of sausage? Yeah. A little bit easier? Okay. A little kielbasa? That's got a nice little kick to it.
Yeah, nice little spice.
That's fantastic. Andrew.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Best of luck with the fundraiser.
Yep, thanks
for on Saturday. Appreciate it, sir. And don't forget their restaurant's just right downtown if you need a place to go for lunch. All right, coming up, we have a pleaser for your sweet tooth. Fudge, oh Fudge is here to share a Rocky Road recipe you can eat with a spoon. And tomorrow on SA Live, what do you get when you combine sushi and a burrito? David Elder, the one, the only, will show you one local spot where you can do just that. Oh, wow.
Business that's putting a twist on fudge.
Ooh, and it's a tasty twist on fudge. Irma Osborne, founder of Fudge Oh Fudge, is here to show us a spoonable fudge recipe. And first of all, have you ever heard the old saying, smile because it makes people wonder what you're up to? Came walking in here and she's got this smile. It's like,
it's like, what did you do?
I know, what did you do?
What did you do? Yes, fudge. Okay, so how did you come up with the concept of spoonable fudge?
Right, it's spoonable. It's the recipe I came across 20-something years ago. I tweaked it a bit to make it creamier and just played with different extracts, because extracts, cocoa powders, all of those ingredients, different flavor. So that's how I got my start. And then 4 years ago, we opened up Oh Fudge. Thanks to the cottage law, we were able to make this from home and sell it at farmers markets. That's where we got our start. And now that we're able to rent a commercial kitchen, I can now do wholesale.
Oh, fantastic.
So what's going on over here? What's he been doing?
Butter and...
Right there, butter and half and half.
Okay.
So that's what you're stirring. So that once that comes to a boil, you will be pouring that into the powdered sugar and cocoa powder.
Okay, so that's what's already in here.
Okay, let me turn this up.
Yeah, so you can do it.
So this is the powdered sugar and cocoa powder?
Yes, ma'am.
That's in here. Okay. And I love that you, because right in front here, if you can see it, there you have personalized little, are they like fudge cups? Fudge cups?
Yeah, just little bowls.
Okay, and so they're for birthdays, graduations, weddings, and look, you can put, you know, somebody's photo on them.
Just to boil around the edge? Here we go. I think we're up there. Okay, let me turn this off. So I pour this in here.
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
There we go.
Right, and so then now what you'll do is you'll pour the vanilla.
All of this?
So it gives it that special flavor.
Okay.
So, and then you can start mixing.
So then we start mixing. We want it to be nice and creamy, right?
Yes.
There we go. Now, is fall your busiest time of year?
Yes, it is. Yes, October through December. I think I get pretty close to that millionaire mark.
And the nice thing about this is, I mean, there's no egg or anything in here, so it has no cooking after just heating up the milk and bringing it up to the half and half, I should say.
Yes.
So, all right, I'm going to turn the boiling straight down the sides there. Okay.
Down the sides. Teamwork.
Yeah, gosh, you guys are doing great.
We're better than a KitchenAid, the two of us.
Y'all are experts.
How's that look?
So, all right, so now so you've got that creamy, so now you can add the almonds. Those are toasted almonds.
Who wants to lick the beaters, Jane?
Right?
My kids fight over these things, so does my wife. So, okay.
So and just mix that in. Okay. You can fold it in. You could, use that.
All right.
Right.
Oh, you did?
Okay.
It's okay. This is our batch. This is our batch. That's all coffee.
We're all family here.
Double dipping, whatever. Look at the spatula. So, all right.
Okay. So now these are the best marshmallows out there. These are made by Mary Collazo from Chocolazo, and they're the best. So I'm just very, very happy to be able to partner with her because we like to use fresh ingredients in our fudge, keep it natural. There are no preservatives in it. So that's why I tell folks, oh, you may want to eat this quickly.
Oh, wow. These marshmallows are good. Oh, you're working.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm sampling as we go.
That's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All righty. How's
All
that
right.
look?
So now that you've got that in there, you can, because our fudge is so creamy, you can pour it into any container. So I brought cups here and mugs, so you can pour away.
And they're not
Oh
making
my
too much of
goodness.
a
So that's how it's
mess.
served?
Yes.
Whoops.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, and then here's my spoon. Oh my goodness. Okay. Great stuff from Fudge and Irma Osborne.
Can you imagine just putting this over ice cream?
Oh, and it's warm. For more information on Fudge, Fudge, just head to our website, SALive.com, and click on it. You know what to do. You know what to do. All right. We'll be
That's
back.
why Irma's got that big smile on her face.
Yes.
Thank you, Irma.
So thank you guys for having me.
It's not really that healthy, and then you try and make it guilt-free.
Right. Amanda says, I shred up zucchini very finely and add it to chili, meatloaf, meatballs, spaghetti sauce, taco meat. Possibilities are endless. It's like that zucchini spaghetti.
Yeah,
right?
it doesn't add a real distinct flavor, so you can sneak it in. He says mix it in real good so nobody notices. Yep.
Just mince it.
Yeah.
Nobody can tell.
Yep. Don't eat
Julie
it.
says, don't eat it. That's awesome.
Tomorrow, combine sushi and you make it into a
And really, this isn't quite healthy,
burrito.
but-
And oh, look at how good that! Oh my goodness! Did you bring some of those back, Dave?
We'll have some here. Oh, great.
Good.
Okay,
And
I'm
then
already planning for tomorrow.
We can use that to wash down the. Oh, look at this fudge.
Oh my, that is a spoonful of fudge. No. We'll see you tomorrow at 1.
Have a fantastic day, and don't forget, if you'd like to donate over at the food bank, they're open up until 7 o'clock this evening.